And
they're kind of cool looking.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they are.
And then there's that Euro Coupe you were talking about.
Yeah. State ground, this is Cox 75746 at the Alpha hangars with information Romeo. Takeoff heading will be 050.
So 75746, stay ground on site for the tower taxi up to and hold short of Alpha.
Taxi up and hold short of Alpha, 75746, or 739 Echo uniform, sorry.
Oh, you're 739 Echo uniform, you're plane in sight. Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha. I'm sorry, what was the runway?
That's the non-Echo uniform, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha.
27 left via Alpha, 739 Echo uniform.
I was like, how can he not see us?
I'm guessing these planes fly enough, they know where each one's located constantly.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I don't know that I've ever noticed that air bubble in here before.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a little bit of an air bubble. It looks a little bit bigger than usual, but it should be normal.
Alright, so I feel like this is a dumb question, I'm going to ask it anyway. Since the wind's out of the south, but I want to point to the wind, how am I going to do that in here?
You're going to turn into the wind.
Right. But the wind's out of the south.
You're going to want to angle into the wind because you're going to want to get blown towards, so you want to turn towards the north.
But the wind's out of the south, so I thought you always pointed into the wind.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Oh, no, oh, for the run-up, though?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you want to do the run-up normally. Because what you're more concerned about is what's behind you.
Okay, because I was like, usually I always point into the wind, and this seems like a really strange...
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't quite sure what you were asking.
Oh, sorry.
So I would actually angle it a little bit more to the left. Yeah, because if someone comes in and pulls in behind you, and you blow up a bunch of rocks from your prop wash and damage their airplane, you're responsible for that, even though they pulled in behind you.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. Fix that cycles. Take off. Sure, don't need to do power 17. Good. Heading set. Come now, let's do this.
frequencies in the second nav.
Oh shit, you're right. I got. They took it away.
Oh wow.
It's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's I know the radial. It's 116.5 and it's 245.
That's funny they got rid of it. Wow. Yeah, so we'll just identify Paula now via DME.
Maps up on a pallet off, doors locked. Landing lights off. On transponder, altitude, auto friction, adjust, good, traffic clearance check. Up to the line. Brake check. State Tower, this is Cox 739, Echo Uniform at runway 27 left, ready for takeoff.
Echo Uniform, State Tower, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left, proceed right on course. 739, Echo Uniform.
Final looks clear.
Airspeed is coming on, slowly coming alive. There it goes.
State Tower, good morning. Helicopter 1097 Juliet.
Helicopter 07 Juliet, State Tower.
I thought there would have been more of a crosswind.
Ramp with information Romeo, like a VFR departure southbound, and I have that 6-link upwind.
Helicopter 07 Juliet via Alpha Charlie, taxi to runway 27 left at taxiway Charlie intersection.
Alpha Charlie short of 27 left for 97 Juliet.
Alright, out of the airplane.
Airspeed looks weird. Alright.
How does it look weird?
I don't know, I feel like we should be going a hell of a lot faster than 70 knots.
I mean, look at our ground speed.
Helicopter 97 Juliet, runway 27 left, taxiway Charlie intersection, cleared for takeoff, direct on course.
Clear for takeoff on course for 97 Juliet.
I'm heading up to 3, unless you have other.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go up to 3.
Just 2.5 until we are below 2. I'll just level out here.
Yeah, just keep it at like 21's fine. And why did you pick a heading of 050?
Just because I know they usually give that to us, and it'll get us out of it'll move us away from Columbus, their class Charlie.
Yeah, let's go ahead and turn direct to Appleton. And fly direct to Appleton via the VOR.
Alright.
Just because that gives us a better angle when we approach Appleton. And we'll be below 2,500 feet anyways, so. So let's fly a radial all the way to Appleton.
Alright, so...
Yeah, you'll still be able to do direct entry. And yeah, just keep it below 2,400 feet while we're under the shelf.
I think we're out of it now.
That will be kind of right under the edge of it.
Ohio State Tower, Cirrus 310 Victor Papa to the north, over the Square Lakes with Romeo, request landing, full stop.
Zero Victor Pop, State Tower, make right base entry, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Right base entry for 27 left, clear to land, 27 left, 310 Victor Papa.
Go ahead and turn to a heading of 130.
I was gonna say, I know we're gonna get really close to that tall guy.
Yeah, let's go another 20 degrees to the right. Oh, you can turn back direct to Appleton. How close are we to the tower if it's in yellow?
I don't know.
We're within 1,000 feet. And if it's red, we're within 100 feet.
Alright. Why is this guy... Alright. I'm gonna ignore the magenta line because I'm not sure what the magenta line is. Because...
That magenta line's just... It was
not,
from that present position direct to Appleton.
Okay, it's not our radial, because it's like, why is the radial... going to go up to 3,000 since we're well clear of that.
Wait.
Right, because like, I'm still left of the course for the 090 radial, but the magenta line, it just, something seems weird. Right, it's moving.
It's just because these aren't the exact same radials to Appleton. Here, we're under the shelf, so we have to stay below 25.
That's still...
So we're about 10 miles away from Appleton. This would be a good time to start getting everything set up.
Alright.
Visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 8 Celsius, dew point 2, altimeter 3020. Knox County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1456 Zulu. Weather. Wind 200 at 11. Gust 15. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 8 Celsius. Dew point 2. Altimeter 3.
I got what I wanted.
Wind started to pick up. Cessna 739 Echo Uniform, climb, maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb, maintain 3,000.
So today you can use the GPS overlay, but in the future I'll have you fly the VR Alpha without the GPS overlay.
To be honest, I don't really use it that much.
Okay.
I mean, I use it like as a reference, but I'm mostly focusing it on the instruments.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's perfect.
On the glide slope.
Because some people get very dependent on the overlay, and then they can't fly the approach without it, which then on their check ride, if it gets failed, they just have to be prepared.
Zero Victor Pot, Charlie Alpha Park, monitor ground point 7.
I'll turn here at Charlie Alpha over to parking and monitor ground on point 7 and just give you some conditions of moderate chop from about 2,200 feet all the way down. 310.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. Thank you much.
And Cessna 739 Echo Uniform, 6 miles from Appleton, cross Appleton at about 3,000 feet, cleared VR, Alpha approach into Knox County.
Cross Appleton above 3,000 feet, cleared for the VR Alpha and the Knox County at 739 Echo Uniform.
So are we going to have a headwind or tailwind on this approach?
We're going to have a tailwind, so we're going to take like 0 time to do at least go in.
Yeah. And then do you want to fly the approach any differently because we have a tailwind?
Because you're asking, I'm going to say yes, but I don't know exactly what I need to do different.
Increase your rate of descent.
Okay.
So if you're not doing 1,000 feet per minute inside Pala, you won't get down in time with this much wind. Also, if I was flying in a non-radar environment without a GPS on board, I would interpolate what my new time from the final approach fixed inbound would be. Because obviously, if we have a 15-knot tailwind, then that time's going to be different.
I mean...
Or I'd just use, say...
It looks like for this, since the times are so close, I'd add another... Or I'd take 10 seconds off.
10 seconds, yeah.
It'll be like a minute 20. Alright, we're getting close. South on 020. Are we going in, or we're doing a lap first, correct?
No, we're going in.
Oh, we are? Okay. Alright, so 2300.
Because from that heading, it's just a direct entry anyway,
Okay.
so you don't really get any practice.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if you wanted to go in or not, or do a lap or not.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do a lap on the mist.
Okay.
If you have that big of a correction angle, you have to start turning back in a little bit early.
I lost it, and I expected it to take a little bit longer to get there.
Current 3020 on the meter.
Because I feel like since the wind's out of that south-southwest, we're going to get blown over to it anyway. But I will correct now and not bust the altitude.
Altitude's 23, right?
Yeah. But I usually end up losing track of stuff, and I'm going to bust through it, so I'm going to kind of hold it at 25 until we get a little bit closer.
Okay.
So we're at 6 miles, and we got 8.7 till Pala. And 90, and then we'll get those flaps in. Oh, now we got a little time to get to Pala.
If you didn't have the GPS overlay, I would just go in and bring up the waypoint info for Appleton, so you have DME.
Say that again?
So if you didn't use the GPS overlay to identify Pala, what I'll do is I'll just go into waypoint info, VOR, and then you have DME right there.
Okay.
So we've been about 5 knots fast this whole approach. I didn't want to distract you too much with the airspeed, but.
Morning State Tower, Gulfstream 523, Julia Mike, we're at the M27 left.
Should be on them.
Yeah, I was wondering when you're going to switch over.
State Tower, hold short runway 27 left, still waiting your IFR.
Knox County traffic, this is Skyhawk 7399 uniform, about 5 miles to the south inbound for runway at 28, Knox County.
Highland County traffic says the 296, 4 miles to the west. We'll cross over top center downwind runway 23, Highland. Fully copy, 3024. Got it, thanks, Carol.
I'll make sure I'm at 2300 when I cross Palo.
County traffic, Skyhawk.
Or else you'll just never get down in time.
5.5 northeast with the weather.
2300.
Bound 23.
I thought you were saying RPMs. I was like, what, why? Huh? Sorry.
So yeah, just kick that power back in for a second. Knox traffic 739 uniform, 2 miles to the southwest. We'll be crossing midfield. Correction, we'll be making left traffic for runway 28.
A little bit late, but better than late, better than never. 11 on the DM, we got 1 to go. 1660.
You can go visual. That was really good.
Not terrible.
So you can do the circle or do just fly the mist. It's up to you. You'll do the circle on your check ride.
We have time.
Yeah, if you make the turn right now.
Alright, I will, we'll go mist. 5 to 3000. Knox County traffic, this is Skyhawk 7399 uniform. We're overflying midfield and then we're going to depart to the left, and then to the south. 7399 uniform over Knox County. Alright, 3000.
Highland County traffic, Skyhawk 77 Romeo's 3 to the east on a straight in runway 23, full stop Highland County.
The GPS is asking you something. And what's our missed approach instructions?
Climb to 3000 and left turn direct. So
Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember it's a climbing left turn at 3000 or 3000 then left. We seem to be climbing pretty slow. Let's climb a little bit faster.
Faster airspeed or BSI?
BSI, slower airspeed.
At least ADS-B out.
Oh, there's that little grass field. there's a guy down there that does a bunch of tail wheel training.
Oh. Is it is it Centerburg, do you know? Because I met a guy at one of the safety meetings, and he was a very interesting dude, but he had some good stories of...
Well, was he a super old guy?
I wouldn't like say super old, but he wasn't young. I'd say he's like late 60s, early 70s of that. He's like, his name was William C., Bill C.
Bill C., yeah. Yeah, that's a guy.
He had some fun stories. He talked about tail wheels. He likened like tail wheel to being learning how to drive on a stick, and you should learn how to drive on a stick first before you before anything else really. And
yeah, I only have 1 hour in tail wheels. Paul would have failed you.
I wouldn't have been surprised. Because I didn't clean up afterwards on the mist?
No, because of your altitude right now.
Oh.
You actually failed someone for being 200 feet high on the mist and not recovering from that. Yeah, I couldn't tell if you had caught it or not. Because twice it looked like you had noticed it and you started making a change, but then nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fixated too much.
Yes, I'm always just going across and then over, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I started to focus on getting this guy because that was out of the, because that was on GPS. So I was like, all right, I need to get back to my heading to get back.
Oh, that was on GPS?
Yeah, it went to GPS when he went and remained suspended.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
So I went back to doing this, and that's when the altitude went off. Which now I probably blew out the remain suspended. Yeah. So, whatever.
So how are you going to enter the hold?
That's just direct. No. Or, well, no, like for this, it's, since we should be coming straight in, it'll be the teardrop. I don't know. Like come in and go like that to go back into it.
Is that a teardrop or is that a parallel?
That's parallel. Teardrop's the other one then.
Yeah. Look at that ground speed.
Burning it up, man.
we have to bring the airplane back in 45 minutes. So I really want to, all I'm really concerned about today is seeing your entry procedure into the hold. So we'll do that, we'll fly one lap around and then head straight back to stage.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. VFR departures.
Challenger 670 Bravo, Papa House Hotel, runway 27 left, cleared to land, wind 19011.
27 left, clear to land, 670 Bravo, Papa.
We want to be on 202 radial.
Yeah, well, I would have just flown direct to the VOR. But I mean, you can intercept the or the 202.
So I feel like it's just to make it easier, I want to know what I need to be on going in instead of, I don't know, screwing around a whole bunch.
Yeah, so the only reason I wouldn't do it that way is because the missing approach instructions are
17,
up
runway
3,000 feet
right,
direct
wind check
to,
0, variable 20010.
direct to Appleton. So I would just fly direct to Appleton. Because you don't have to be directly on that radial to enter the parallel.
Fair enough.
Challenger 0 Bravo Pop, as you approach the field, you may see Cessna traffic. He's currently here at 2 o'clock, about 2.5 miles. He's on base for the right runway, no factor for you.
Alright, look for traffic, 0 Bravo Pop.
Start 17, Challenger traffic crossing 71 now, straight into the left runway.
State Tower, Scully 17, head C traffic.
Unlet Tower, 4.7 miles east-northeast of OSU, 291 feet AGL. Hazardous weather information is available on all flight service high watts frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Sierra. Ohio State Tower 8, it's information, Sierra, time 1453 Zulu weather, wind 180.